guys, welcome to the show. And what's up, my brother? How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh man, I'm doing great, and it's great to catch up to you. It's been a while, man. I think last time we talked, I think I was at Passmore's practice. I think that was like
Yeah,
maybe 2 or 3 years ago.
yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah, were you just getting back into the game? Because I know you took some time off. Did you take a little break?
Yeah, it's kind of hard for me with my kids growing up. You know, they're so busy. So all, all my weekends were kind of tied up. I'd rather spend it with them,
Yeah. Plus, they play
sports. And,
sports too, right? Like, does your son play
Mhm.
football? Is
Yeah,
that
he
your
was
sport?
football
Okay.
player, wrestler.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And
Wrestling and football, and that takes up a lot of time, man.
oh yeah,
I know the
yeah.
feeling. My kid does jujitsu, and he just started wrestling, so it's like now I'm like, I don't know if I
Oh
can ever fit in any competitions. So,
oh yeah, yeah. You go everywhere.
and it's funny too because I remember talking to Craig, and he was telling me back in the day. That he retired for a little bit, and it was because his kids. And I was like, I could never figure that out till I had kids, and
Oh yeah,
now I
yeah,
know the
yeah.
process.
We can
So
always get back to arm wrestling.
it's funny. It's funny. It's funny.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good. It's funny. It's one of those sports that it's kind of like the old man game. You can get back into it at any
Mhm.
age, and no one really retires, even though they say they're going to retire. So,
Yeah, yeah.
so
I
dude,
mean,
go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just going to say, like, seems to be like all the older guys are the strongest.
Yeah, dude, it does. You look at Todd Hutchings, Tim Bresnick's got a big match on the
Hmm.
card that you're going to be on. I mean, he's
Yeah,
60 now, so
yeah,
it gives me a little hope, I guess. It gives me a little hope as I get older. So, how old are you,
yeah.
Josh? You're still young, aren't you? Are you 40?
I'm 44.
44? So, yeah, you're kind of in your prime for arm wrestling right now.
Yeah, I feel pretty good.
Dude, you're like pretty good, dude. Like, what the hell's going on with you? You're like on another level, man. And I always knew, like, when did you get involved in the sport?
I was like 28 years old, so about 16 years ago, something like that.
Okay, yeah, because I remember when I got in the sport, everybody, Daniel Worley was always bragging about you, but at the time, I think that you were kind of not pulling as much, like
Mhm.
you're really, you had a great career, but you kind of, like you said, with the kids and stuff. But dude,
Mhm.
as of late, man, it's like you hit this all time new level. Like, I mean, it's crazy how strong you are, dude. I've been like following you the last, I don't know, probably I'm bad with time, but probably the last year or maybe two
Yeah,
years, you've been really
about
on a
2 years.
tear. Yeah. So
Mhm.
what has changed, man? Like, I mean, are you training more? Are you just practicing more? I mean, what's going
Mhm.
on? You just feel like you've hit this new level, dude. I mean, explain to us what's been going on with you.
Well, I think it's more practice. We've been training pretty consistently here, and I train with Ron, so you got to get strong when you
Yeah,
pull
yeah,
against that guy,
yeah,
And,
for
and
sure.
then I also have a guy on our team, Pranav. Do you know Pranav?
No, I don't know him. Is he a newcomer?
He's been in. He started training with us when he was like 16 years old,
Okay,
and he's like a genius. So he
nice.
knows everybody who arm wrestles really, and he kind of changes our practice up a little bit. So we kind of mix up like you know table time and the pulleys and weights and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really helped. I think
Okay.
that's helped me a lot.
Does he help you dissect matches when you have them coming up? Kind of get a game plan, or do you do that
Oh
on
yeah,
your own?
yeah. All my teammates help me. Ron, Tim McPherson,
Mm-hmm.
Paul.
Yeah, man.
You know,
The Georgia Beast, man. You guys are just like a
yeah,
powerhouse up there.
yeah.
Now you seem to be leading the pack now, dude. Like you seem to be the man.
I don't
I
know if I'd say that.
I know you're humble, brother, but it's just, it's it's quite obvious with your performances. I was rewatching a lot of your matches. I mean, how many state titles have you won in the last couple of years? I mean, you won the Michigan State, you won the Mississippi. Just what was that, last week or a week ago or 2 weeks that you won the
last
overall
weekend.
there? I mean, dude, it's like you beat Paul left-handed. I mean, I'm sure you're beating Ron now. You're, Jerome Loudon. You guys are going to war. I mean,
Mhm.
you're the top guy in the southern, in the southern hemisphere. I truly believe that, and I'm looking forward to the match with Daniel. Do you have any history with Daniel pulling him left-handed?
Yes. Well, about 6 years ago, we did have a match,
Okay.
and he handled me pretty good.
Yeah, I think he might be living in that era still. I'm talking to him. I'm gonna interview him tomorrow, and
Yeah.
I'm wondering if he's training or if he's just like thinking that he can just go in there off his genetics and hand or whatever. Because
Yeah.
he's another guy that's like a Jedi mind of fucking arm
Yeah.
wrestling. So,
Those guys, man. Some people are like that. I'm not.
but dude, you're so strong. I mean, you got a couple good moves. You're like so deathly strong. So, with practice, are you doing any other training besides practicing? How many days a week you in the gym?
Not many.
Damn, dude.
I don't really work out that much.
I hate hearing that.
I know. I wish I could. And when I do, I don't really do nothing crazy or heavy.
I got you.
I do a lot of push-ups and stuff like that.
Calisthenics. Okay.
But I work hard.
Do you have a manual labor job? Like you working with your hand? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Construction.
Yeah. Man, I'm telling you, that's where the beasts are, man. Construction, guys that do like concrete work or whatever, like, cause you're constantly training all day basically. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So
especially in the summertime.
Yeah. I was gonna say, in that heat too, man. You guys got that heat up there as well, just like in Florida. So a little more humid. So have you just been competing like as much as you can now? Like since like maybe I guess are your kids kind of still playing sports, but you get some freedom to pull, or is it just a seasonal thing?
They're both graduated, and my daughter's in college. My son's got a good job at Yancey now, so he's a welder. So,
nice.
No sports for them, and I'd like for him to get into arm wrestling. Just to have something, a good hobby. For me, it helps motivate me to stay in kind of pretty good shape. And but yeah. So I think about 2 years ago, do you remember it was like a Florida versus Georgia type thing down in South Georgia?
Yep.
That was pretty much the beginning of me kind of getting back into competing a lot more. And I really don't even have to look up any tournaments. My wife does it. She's like, she'll tell people that I'm going to be at this tournament and then tell me.
Okay.
So
she's just like guiding you to the game here.
Yeah.
That's
awesome. She knows I want to go anyways.
Yeah. So good push and get you going. That's good support. Good to have that support system.
Oh yeah. Yeah. She's always with me.
That's good, man. That's good. It's good to have a strong woman in your corner and helping you motivate you. Sure. I'm sure she's done. I'm sure, she messaged me and said she set up, this for you. I'm sure she's doing your Facebook, posting your videos and stuff. So you don't have to worry about that, and you can focus just on kicking everybody's ass.
Yeah. I don't know how to do any of that, and I don't have Facebook. I have that page that she made.
Yep.
But it's not on my phone. I just don't look at that stuff.
Good for you. It's a waste of time, man. You're smart. You're a smart man. You're focusing on real world stuff. So that being said, let's go back a little bit. Like, what got you into arm wrestling? Did you have a background in any kind of sports? Did you play football? Did you wrestle like your son?
Yeah, I grew up playing baseball mostly, but I did wrestle in high school. I wasn't near as good as he is. he's a lot more athletic than me. But as far as arm wrestling goes, my uncle arm wrestled like in the early 90s, late 80s. And so I knew he got me and my brother arm wrestling each other all the time. And
Okay.
I just always loved arm wrestling. And then after I got out of the Navy, I was in construction, and every job site, everybody arm wrestles on the scaffolds,
Yeah.
And so one day, an electrician that was there, told me his neighbor was a national champion arm wrestler, and which happened to be Jerry Cole.
Okay. Wow.
And
yeah.
so he gave me his number. Jerry took me to Ron's house for my first practice, and that was it. I started practicing with them, and that's how it started.
So basically, Ron's influenced you your whole career. Basically, you've been training with that same crew.
Yes, yeah. There was times it was just me and Ron for hours.
Wow.
You know,
Wow.
every Sunday he would host practice at his house every Sunday, and lately it's been at my house. But we've always had bigger, stronger guys. And we've had some lighter weight guys that have been real strong too.
Mm-hmm.
But Tim McPherson and Ron and Paul Passmore pretty much are the guys that I've trained with a lot.
Okay. Well,
And
that's a good crew right there.
getting your butt whooped by Tim back in the early days, it wasn't fun. He would destroy you.
Yeah, dude, he's a good arm wrestler. Is he still? I know he's practicing with you guys. Is he still competing here and there? I see him reffing quite a bit.
Yeah, he's just reffing, pretty much. I talked to him just the other day, and he's starting to practice again.
That's good. That's good.
I told him we actually got a little deal going on where he keeps in April. He wants to pull me for a match in April,
Okay.
left-handed. So
Nice, dude. Nice.
that's to get a little motivation for him.
That's cool, man.
And I'm gonna tell you, if he's serious, I'm in trouble.
Dude, that was my biggest win of my arm wrestling career when I first got started. I got a win on him left-handed, but he was coming off the couch, and it was really it was a good win. I was like so excited because I was a huge fan watching him because he's so fast and intense. And
Yeah.
Tim's so awesome to be around, dude. I love it when I get to come up to Georgia and hang out because he's so much fun. Him and his wife are a blast, dude. Well, everybody is, but he's just really fun, dude. He's just he's a lot of fun, dude. I love hanging out there. So with that being said, you guys practice every Sunday, and it's at your house now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we try to make it every Sunday. It just depends on what tournaments are coming up, and sometimes people are just too busy.
So when you have a tournament coming up like this one here, you're gonna pull the super match, and then quite obviously you're probably gonna pull the tournament as well, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So how do you rest for that? Do you take a little bit of time off the table, or?
Usually just the week before.
Okay, so you miss that practice, and then that's it. Okay, and you feel like you're pretty recovered.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, see, last weekend I had a tournament in Mississippi.
Okay.
So I used that as kind of like a
gauge practice.
Yeah. So I didn't have to practice last week.
I got you. And then do you do tournaments like that, like where you might train right up into it and just use it like for another practice? Is that what you did for Mississippi, basically? Like,
no, I didn't view it as that. I just wanted to go compete there.
Okay.
And I liked Sean, and I wanted to go support his tournament. And I knew there's some pretty good arm wrestlers down there that I might not have pulled before.
I got you. Man, there's a lot of good arm wrestlers like in Georgia now. I see Dusty Ramey is really coming around. I mean, he was in
Yes,
Florida and then he just like turned into a monster.
it
I
tank.
mean, yeah, dude. So he's got a match, I think, with Roger, right? Coming up,
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Yep. Yep.
So, what's your mindset going into this match with Daniel? Like, how have you been preparing? I mean, I know you guys know each other. Ron knows him well. I mean, you guys probably have a game plan together. I mean, your hook is phenomenal. So, how do you
Yeah.
feel? You feel pretty confident going into this matchup?
The closer it gets, the better I feel
Mm-hmm.
about it. I think for me, it's more mental.
Mm-hmm.
You know, uh, because I know Daniel's been arm wrestling a lot longer than I have, and he's
Tricky.
really good.
Yeah.
So it's tricky. So I gotta. I think once we grip up, I'll be able to know for sure.
After the
You know.
first match, you'll kind of realize what's going
Yeah.
on, I think, too. Yeah. It's the way
Yeah.
it always is. So is that something like just a confidence thing that you have going into the match, and then once you get that first one out of the way, you're pretty good?
Yeah. I never go in there thinking I'm just going to win.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, there's always a shot that you're going to lose
Mm-hmm.
because nobody's undefeated. You know, and at this level, anybody can lose. So I don't know. I'm kind of try to stay out of my own head.
Yeah, yeah. That's the
Not
biggest thing,
not
I think.
think about it too much,
Just
and
have
just
some fun.
yeah, yeah.
I got you. So after this match, like, what do you want to? What's your goal here? Like, you've been on a tear as of late. Do you would you like to get a big match on a big stage? Is that something you are striving for, or are you just kind of collecting state titles over the year here?
Yeah, it's not my goal
Okay,
to. My goal is not to try to be
the
like
man. You don't
the
really care
most
about that.
popular arm wrestler or something.
I got
No,
you.
I just like to go compete,
Hmm.
and I want to pull the best guys. So uh, that's why I'm hoping this weekend in the tournament there's some good guys come out.
Yeah, I was thinking about coming and pulling left-handed, and I was like, fuck. And then I'm looking at the list of people, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, because I got a pinched nerve on my right, and it's just fucking killing me, dude. But my left feels pretty good. But I look at, oh man, you, Daniel. I'm like, maybe if they have like a 20-minute war, they'll be like trash. They're like,
Yeah,
who?
then you got I guess Paul and
Yeah,
then
yeah, yeah.
Dustin. I'm sure
And
he's going to
they're all
probably
light
pull.
now. These fucking guys are all light now. They're under like
Yeah,
239. I'm like, damn
yeah.
it.
I used to not have to worry about them.
I know, I know. That's like I saw the weight class. I was like, shit, it's 210, and I'm like 225. There's no way I'm making 210. So,
No,
but
those
I
days
might,
are over for me.
yeah, I might just go have some fun. Maybe just maybe pull masters and just pull the tournament just to have fun left-handed. And see you guys. I really want to
Yeah.
watch your match. I want to see Dylan and Tim's match. Oh, I want to see all the matches. They're really awesome. I think there's 4 or 5 super matches. They're all really good, and I like hanging out with Paul and you guys. And I want to
Yeah.
see Dusty and Roger and all those guys are coming in town. It's like my favorite guys to talk to and hang out with. So
Oh yeah.
when did this match come available to you? How long you been prepping for it?
I think it was like in June after a tournament. I can't remember which one. Daniel wrote me and asked me if I'd pull him. I think Paul kind of set that up though. Uh, I don't know if there's talk on Facebook or whatever, but
Hmm.
uh, that's how it happened.
I got you. So
And I said, sure.
you've been prepping for a couple months now for this
Yeah, I don't really like.
prep.
Uh,
You
yeah,
just do
I
you.
just
You just
try,
do
try to
you.
stay always ready, kind
Hmm.
of thing. Yeah,
How's your weight? Like, what do you weigh in at nowadays?
I stay between 225 and 230.
Okay. Now, do you have to be disciplined to do that, or is that just something because you're burning off a lot of calories at work? You can
Yep.
kind of do whatever.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And you're
I
you're
get
pretty.
up and I eat horrible.
Yeah, you're tall too, aren't you? How tall are you?
6'2".
Yeah, so that's good. That's a good height, and that's a good class. So you're like you can make 220
Hmm.
and
Yeah,
dominate
that's
that.
what I
So
pulled my whole career. But I kind of like the 230.
you like
I
that a
feel
little
a little
heavier,
better.
just being a little fuller.
Hmm.
You can go there that day and weigh in, and not have to worry
Yes,
about cutting weight. Because I know
yes.
think I was talking, or I think I was just reading on your Facebook when we were at the same event in Tampa at the
Hmm.
the football stadium. Which I don't know
Hmm.
about you, dude, but I thought that was a horrible idea pulling in the heat in a football field, dude. I was dying. I was
It was
fucking
hot,
dying.
and I wore jeans.
You're always in jeans though, dude. Jeans and work boots. You're like the blue collar fucking puller, dude. It's like
Yeah,
it's crazy. It's like you're the scary guy because you're like you don't go on Facebook. You're not like talking trash. You don't even like no one knows what the hell you're doing, right? I mean, I'm thinking you're just fucking eating friggin' stones and fucking training every day and whatever. But no
yeah,
one knows what's going on. It's like those guys that train in silence are just like the scarier guys because there's really no pressure. There's no pressure on you. You just show up. You're like, oh, Josh is here, and then you just kick everybody's ass, and then you go home. So
yeah.
it's
I'm
really
just a
cool.
regular guy.
No, that's it. That's good, man. It's really cool because you are a humble dude, and you're one of those guys like a man's man. Coming to the tournaments, having a good time, and really
Yeah,
enjoying arm wrestling. And
yeah. That's what it's
I
about.
So with this match, after this match, do you have any other tournaments that you have on the radar before the end of the year?
Uh, Hang on. Let me ask
Yeah,
my
yeah,
manager over here.
yeah. Allison over there, what's going on?
Hey.
Uh,
Hey, what's up, girl?
Maybe Nashville.
Okay, cool. Sean,
Yeah,
that's Sean's event, right? Nashville?
yeah.
That's
Hmm.
cool. Yeah, Hancock puts on some really great events. So,
Yeah, they run really good, and there's always good competition at them. This year in Georgia, the two tournaments that was in Georgia was I didn't know if I was going to even place, you know,
okay.
because of who was in our class, and
Hmm.
it could have went either way, you know.
How do you go with Jerome? Like, do you guys go back and forth?
It Yeah, it's pretty much back and forth.
Hmm.
I'm gonna tell you what, he is so hard to arm wrestle.
Dude,
It,
he ripped my bicep off my bone. Like that's who I tore my left arm bicep. I was like, holy shit,
yeah,
dude.
you
That
don't
guy's
when you grip up with him, you don't know which way to go.
no,
So you just got to
per, just
go as hard as you can.
yeah. His hand is ridiculous.
Hmm. Yeah,
What's your strength? You got a good strong hand. I mean, you always
yeah.
seem to get that hook engaged. Is that something you work on a lot, or does that just come naturally to you?
I don't. Yeah, I don't have to work on it. It's just I have strong hand and wrist,
Okay.
and once I get it in there, I mean, you can probably beat my arm, but my wrist is not gonna.
So you don't get top rolled very often?
No.
No,
Mm-mm.
I got you.
Well, I did in Tampa
Yeah, well, that
again.
guy. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Who was
yeah.
that guy you pulled? I can't remember who that was.
His name is Joachim
Yeah, yeah.
Skarn
I didn't know
from
who he was.
Norway.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, that wasn't a good day for me.
I think the heat too, dude. I'm not making excuses up, but it's just fuck. It was just so hot and just like I don't know, dude. It's a
Yeah,
lot. It's a lot to deal with. Arm
yeah.
wrestling's weird because tournaments you got to wait around so long and it kind of
Hmm.
can be draining. Do you find that sometimes like you're waiting, especially, if you're in the
Oh
top
yeah.
4 and then all of a sudden they don't come back for like an hour or so and then you got to kind of rev yourself back up. Do you ever have issues with that?
Yeah. Um, when they when you're sitting around waiting all day, I've been at
Mhm.
tournaments that's taking forever, and you're tired
Mhm.
by
Mm.
the end. So that does play a part in it. That's one reason I like going to Sean's tournaments
They're
is
quick.
right off the bat, and you just go right through, uh,
Mhm.
you know, and it seems to go really fast, and I don't really have time to think, just
Mhm.
you're in the
Yeah, yeah,
action.
you're just in there. Yeah, yeah. I like those tournaments too. Yeah, Sean does put on a lot of good tournaments. And I talked to the guys from the VAL. It's like Virginia Arm Wrestling League, and they do QR codes now, so you don't even have to like sign up and fill out those waivers. So it's like really quick. And then
Really?
then they do the Corey Miller bracket, so everything's done up really quick. The tournament starts pretty fast, so it's really cool. I hope a lot of people pick up that that way of doing it, because it'll be a lot easier. Because sitting there filling out you know what I mean. You can do all that shit online, and then all of a sudden they just give you a QR code, and then boom, you're on there ready to rock.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Or if they gave you like time slots, like they do in wrestling, almost like, hey, Matt 4,
Oh,
you're gonna
yeah.
be over here at 5:00, and boom, 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 get it all done. It would be a lot.
Yeah.
Lot
Yeah,
better.
in wrestling tournaments, they know how to do it, don't they?
Do you like super matches or pulling tournaments? Do you have any preference?
Tournaments,
Tournaments, okay.
hands down for me.
All right.
That's the way I came up. I just love the tournament. It could go. There's so many different ways it could go, and I like having a bunch of strong guys in your class, and if you come out on top, you feel pretty good about yourself.
Yeah.
The super matches, I hadn't had a good history in them either. I don't even know if I've ever won a super match.
Oh, really?
I've had,
okay.
yeah, I had
I
one
got
with
you.
Paul early on.
Dustin Ramey.
Oh, yeah, had one with Dustin Ramey a couple years ago, and then but I won that one.
You beat Dustin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And Daniel, and
Yeah.
Daniel.
Yeah. But you beat all these guys like in the tournaments. Like recently, I saw you beat Paul. I saw you beat Dustin, and then you haven't pulled Daniel since that super match, right? Is that how it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I've been doing pretty good, and there's a lot of when you pull a tournament, there's a lot of factors that go into that too. It could be you get a good draw, and you don't really have a hard match, and everybody else is having these hard matches, So it could go either way, and I like that. I like that.
The element of surprise sort of deal, where you can just kind of you don't know what's going on.
Yeah, and I like
cool.
if you have if you have the hard draws, and you come out on top, that's saying something.
Yeah, you're right. It makes it well worth it when you win a tournament like that and you beat like a bunch of like top guys in your class. You come up the A side and you had a bunch of wars.
Yeah, or if you lose early and come all the way back and win it.
Yeah, that's incredible too, man. Yeah. So, with your training, so you were saying that you guys do some pulleys and stuff. Are you doing anything for your hand, or is that strictly what you're doing at work? You're not really like at practice. Are you guys doing any wrist curls or any of that kind of stuff? Like your routine as far as training wise?
No, it's more like top rolls.
Okay,
working on my top roll stuff. I don't really need a whole lot of work with my hook or anything like that.
So you're learning how to top roll now? Like we got to worry about that, Josh?
Yeah, that's what I've been focusing on.
Okay. I've got to see that surprise come out of your pocket here.
I only use it when I really need it.
Yeah, that's incredible, dude. Yeah, I got to come up with a different strategy myself here. The hook is really hard on your elbow, dude. After a few years, it's like
it does. It puts a lot of strain on it. But I find the way that I hook, my hand kind of absorbs a lot of.
You do. You get a dominant position, dude. It looks like you're really on top of the arm, So
yeah.
So for your,
we've been working on. Sorry, go ahead.
On that. No, I was just gonna say you've been working on that with Ron and those guys.
Yep. Yes, sir. And strap,
Okay.
Because guys like me, we're not that smart, and we just like to, grip up, and see who's strongest. But we gotta play the game, everybody, and I gotta play it this weekend with Daniel, because I'm sure that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, he's gonna try to get in the strap for sure. I don't ever
Mhm.
see you in the strap though, dude. It's hard to get you in the strap. I'm sure when you got your people's
Yeah,
palms up.
not much. The like Jerome,
Hmm.
I tend to have to go to the strap with him because
Okay.
his hands really strong too.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
wants to go outside, I try to go out with him, and
Hmm.
we end up slipping.
I got
You
you.
know, uh,
Yeah.
so but I
So
got to
what?
learn how to use it better.
I hear you. Yeah, me too. So when you for a tournament day, like what are you doing exactly? Are you having a big breakfast? Are you kind of like a light eater? Like what's game day look like for you?
Uh, I don't know. I just wake up, get ready like every other day, and
Uh,
probably stop by McDonald's, grab
okay.
some burritos.
All right. Nothing
You know,
changes.
nothing, just
Nothing
like a normal
special.
day.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, and just try to get there early and just get my mind right. I, early on in my arm wrestling days, like I would be so amped up all the time,
Mm-hmm.
at a tournament that I'd be
Mm-hmm.
tired by the time I get up there. And
Yeah,
it took me
I
a
think
little
a lot
while.
of people make those mistakes, right? Like
Yeah, yeah, it took me a little while to just kind of focus and calm down and channel that, and well, also tournaments when you're new, they seem like they're going 100 miles an hour when you're up there.
that's
It's
true.
like
That's true. Yeah.
you're pinned before you even hear them say go. And then everything starts slowing down for you the more you're around it.
Do you have any kind of rituals that you do to kind of get yourself in that mindset at all, or you just kind of just stay focused? You listen to music? You do anything like that?
No, um, no. I mean, before the tournament, I'll ask God to help me,
Okay, yeah. So you pray
and
and just kind of get
that's it.
motivated.
Hmm.
So, in the beginning of arm wrestling, in the beginning of your career, when was the moment that you kind of realized that, hey, man, I can be good at this? Like, was it a tournament win? Did you beat someone? Like, when did you kind of realize that, hey, I can be good in this sport?
I think that was my teammates, Ron and
Okay.
Tim, you know, practicing with them, and uh, they they were honest with me. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you're strong, you can do it. But you got a ways to go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then I think it was Tim that told me one time that uh, year one you're just going to get your butt kicked usually, and then by year two you might start getting some wins, and then year three you're fighting for first and second, and then by year four you should be pretty good, and that's about what happened because year four I won nationals.
Okay. And that was back in the day when nationals were crazy.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm, yeah.
it was pretty fun back then
What
because
year?
everybody would come to them.
What year was that?
2013.
Okay, yeah, I just got into the sport. I think I was at that nationals. I pulled amateur or novice back then at South
Okay,
Carolina. So yeah.
yeah, that's where it
So,
was.
oh, so you won that year? Okay, okay.
Yeah,
I was
yeah, I had
just starstruck with everybody there. So
yeah,
Travis and everybody, the who's who, man. It was
yeah,
crazy.
I
So
had
you,
Fritz Corey
oh yeah, I
in the
lost.
finals.
I actually lost to him. Huh. I wonder if I was. No, I was in. I was in the 242 class, I think. But I
Oh,
arm
okay.
wrestled him one year. I can't remember the year, but yeah, I lost to him. He was a
Yeah,
strong competitor.
yeah, he was a tricky guy too.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
Back then. So nationals, that's a great accomplishment, and then it kind of lit your fire that you kind of knew that, hey man,
Hmm.
I'm in the game now. And it's kind of crazy, like you talk about your teammates, because you were in the game for a few years, and then you see this beast Paul Passmore come up, and then you
Yeah,
start training with him, right? Like
yeah,
basically, right? You were showing him the ropes, I'm sure.
yeah. We all were because he come in naturally strong as an ox,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and but there were some things that he needed to work on, and he works harder than anybody that I know.
Mm-hmm.
So you tell him if he knows something that he needs to get stronger at,
He'll do
the
it.
Joker's going to do it till he's there, you know?
Oh, dude, yeah, breaks your arm and then comes back and doesn't miss a step. I mean, I know what that feels like, but it's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Yeah, it's just interesting because when you have like Tim, Ron, Paul, and then the guys that are up and comers, or even guys that are winning in the lighter classes and stuff, and they're really pushing you. Those practices must have been very valuable to you in the very beginning, and also now too. But
yeah, they were good. I couldn't ask for better teammates to look up to, to try to emulate, and they just good teachers.
Yeah, that's good.
Good training partners.
So before I let you go, I want to ask you this question. I like to ask a lot of arm wrestlers out there, what advice would you give someone starting in the sport? Like, what would be the major thing you would tell them at the very beginning? What's the most important thing, do you feel like?
If you love the arm wrestle, you got to stay with it, no matter how bad it hurts. Your arms are going to hurt. I see a lot of guys come in and they don't stay around because of the pain. Everybody's got it. My arms hurt all the time too. Everybody's does. And then another thing is, I don't know if this fits that question, but I would like to see more people starting to get out and actually compete more.
No, that's a good point.
Because the more experience you got in a tournament, the better you're going to be. You can only get so good at practice. When you show up to a tournament, it's totally different. And I think more people nowadays just want these matches with here and there, and so you're only pulling a match a couple of times a year or something, So I like the tournaments. I think the more of those you can go to if you're new, the better you're going to be in the long run.
I think that's great advice, and you're the only one that said that about getting out there and competing more, because I feel like once people get ranked, they avoid tournaments, and then they only want to have matches. You know what I mean? Like, and then
ego, man.
It's I mean,
it's the ego.
I fell into that a little bit when I got ranked 8th in North America after I beat Doug Allen, and then I was like, oh man, I don't know if I want to get in this tournament. This guy could beat me, and then I'll be like I'll be 9th ranked. And then once I got out of the rankings, it helped me project myself as like, fuck, let's just go have fun. Because when you first got in the sport, you wanted to pull everybody, win or lose, right? Like, sort of like what you're saying now, like you got that attitude still. Like you're pulling. It doesn't matter if you win this match and then say you're ranked first in Georgia and then you lose to this guy and then you come back and win. Like you don't really care about that stuff. So
no, I don't even know what I'm ranked. So
well, it's in the top for sure. Sure, brother. That's good. But that's good. That's a great attitude to have, and I think people can still have the passion to compete all the time, because I feel like you're right. We're in this this era of arm wrestling where people want to get paid more money for matches, and then they don't want to pull. And I feel like some of them are more delusional because they get an easy match, or they win, a match that they shouldn't have won. Maybe that guy's coming off the couch, and then they want to kind of hold on to that, and it kind of takes away the passion of the sport. And I know that just by my own experiences that we can learn from. So I think
you're missing out.
Advice. Yeah, for sure. You're missing out on getting better, and nothing beats competition day, because once you get better at that, it really helps you calm your nerves and kind of give yourself a more experience in those stressful situations. Because like you said, practice is one thing, but when you're out there in the heat of the battle, it's a totally different game. So
exactly.
Well, Josh, I want to just thank you, brother, for coming on here, and I'm really looking forward to your guys' match, and look forward to seeing you and talking to you in person and hanging out.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Craig.
Hey, man, have a great night, and tell Allison I said good night too, okay?
Okay.
All right. Take care, guys.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.